This is true of all Brazilians. We grew up in an environment of high inflation, frequent government changes. Even the currency was stamped, and then they changed the name of the currency, then they froze your assets. Like, I mean, all those things are like nuts if you think about it, right? And I think that just creates a lot of resilience and almost like a calm that comes when something crazy happens, right? Like,
all the
oh,
time.
yeah, I think I can figure this out. Let me just be calm, as opposed to panicking or trying to. Now, the other thing is it makes Brazilians more short term because they know as time goes by, more and more bad things can happen to you. Americans tend to be much more long term because it pays to be long term in the US. This country works, like
Stable environment.
stable, wealth is created over compounding periods of time. In Brazil, there's so many examples of wealth getting destroyed at any point in time that people are like, oh, let me take my money out. And I see this problem with entrepreneurs big time today. My biggest risk as a growth investor today is when entrepreneurs step out too early. They get a 200, $300 million acquisition and they do the math of how much money they're going to put in the bank, how much the interest rates in Brazil are, how they're going to live their life just by earning CDI. And they're like, oh, I just don't want to build $1 billion plus company. So what the problem is that we enter high valuations, right? Like we cannot get outcomes that are like, oh, you get your money back. That's not good for anyone. So, but I understand the founders. Like, I don't believe in doing something unnatural. If they feel like that, let's sell the company. Fine, right? I don't believe that I'm gonna convince them that they gotta go all the way.
Yeah.
I can push a little bit, but if their heart is not there, what can I do?
But it's really hard to evaluate the level of ambitions,
It's
right?
very hard.
And long-term determination when you get started, when they just want to raise capital,
Totally.
because it's scarce, like environment is scarce, right? They want to raise the capital, they will build whatever narrative you want. And we just see a bunch of these $200 million acquisitions happening on the market. Like you
Yeah.
have Gringo,
Yeah.
you have a couple other companies that were just recently acquired at this. And I
That's
was
right.
thinking exactly about what you're just saying, that there's so many companies with their own paper price tag of $1 billion plus, but the sweet spot for acquisitions in the market is like
Much
200,
lower.
300
Yeah.
million dollars. So like interesting how to deal with that as an investor and how to optimize for better profiling the founders from the get-go.
Yeah. I reflect a lot about that. And some VCs and some investors shy away from crazy founders, right? I lean in to crazy founders because I think you gotta be a little nuts to be so different than the crowds. The crowd is take your money, go home, live a good life. That's the crowd, right? You have to really be nuts to say, no, I'm gonna offer payments on Mars, like Luis from CloudWalk, right? He's, but I admire
Solko from
but
CRM
I
is
admire that a
also
lot. I
yes.
admire that a lot. I was like, oh, that's, I think this guy could be doing this same thing for 30 years. Maybe I'm wrong, by the way, you never know, um, but I'm not afraid of people who are so different than I am or so different from everyone else. I actually think that is a feature, not a bug.